Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Wally and today I'm going to teach you how to make ramen the right way. So ramen packages, they're great. They're sort of inexpensive depending on the brand. These are a little bit expensive, but I love them. These cost about $1 a pack, but these are higher quality ramen. And I'll show you the noodles. As you can see, it's a little bit thicker, and that's the way I like it. I think a lot of people, the way they cook these, they're cooking it the wrong way. I think a lot of people make a mistake of overcooking their ramen, which I'm going to show you how to make it the right way. My other favorite brand of ramen is called Nissin, but I couldn't find any in my local supermarket. And these are my backup ramen. It's good quality ramen. I really don't suggest trying what I'm doing today with lower quality ramen, but this is good. Nissin is good. Just make sure that the noodles you have thicker than usual, and they'll come out better tasting in the end. And I'm also going to add my wontons. I just made a video explaining how to make the classic Chinese shrimp and pork wontons. Very easy to make, so I'm going to put a link above and you'll see my video, so go check out that video too. So right now I'm waiting for my water to boil before I put in my ramen packets. And yes, I do eat too. That's just how big of an appetite I have. Alright, so first step obviously is to pop in your ramen and let the hot water loosen up the strands of noodles. Okay, so normally when you're making ramen noodles, right, you're looking at this and you're probably saying to yourself, man, there's too much water. But no, right now what I'm doing is I'm just par cooking the noodles. I'm just gonna loosen it up. I'm gonna lower the heat a little bit. I'm just gonna loosen it up, sort of cooking it maybe just halfway through, okay? Because the whole point of making ramen is that you don't want to overcook your noodles. I think a lot of people make the mistake of overcooking their noodles, which is easy to do if you're using a lower quality ramen, but these are a very good quality ramen, and you don't want to ruin it by overcooking it. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna turn off the fire. And this is the crucial part, okay? Get my GoPro. Try not to burn myself. Okay, so put the ramen into a strainer and then immediately run the ramen with cold water. What this essentially does is stop the noodles from cooking. And a lot of ramen shops, especially Japanese ramen shops, that's what they do. And that's what we're actually supposed to do. I know that certain instructions on packets of ramen tell you to just dump in the seasoning and the noodles when the water boils, but no, this is the better method. Okay. But of course, I'm not finished yet. This is the phase where I'm going to be actually finishing my ramen. So just some water. Turn it back up. And yeah, this is the normal amount of water that you would use for your ramen. But of course, follow your packet instructions. I cook this ramen a lot of times, so I know how much water I need to add. So I'm gonna wait for this water to boil before I add in my seasoning. Okay, right now I can see that the water is starting to boil. I'm gonna put in my seasoning. I'm gonna lower the heat a little bit. And at this point, you can add in some wontons. I have a recipe for classic Chinese shrimp and pork wontons, which I'll put a link down below in the description. And as the water starts boiling, that's when you add in your noodles. Give it a good mix. Reheat your ramen noodles. So if you think about it, it makes sense, right? If you're cooking it straight through from start to finish, your noodles will have a big chance of getting too soggy. And I don't know about you, but soggy food, it's not that appetizing. And that's it, that's done. When you see some water start boiling around the pan, that's when you turn it off. Check that out. Check that out. It's awesome, right? This is all just for me. I have a big appetite. Maybe I'll give my wife a little bit. Just a little. That's it. Just some green, because just a little bit of veggie never hurts. I blanched these kale a little bit earlier. Alright. There you go. A perfect bowl of home cooked packaged ramen. Next thing I do, got these chopsticks I purchased from Korea. Goes perfectly with Korean style ramen. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. So you can even tell it's not soggy at all. Time to give it a taste. Perfectly cooked. Okay folks, I'm just showing you that there are ways to elevate a common meal simply just by preparing it, a little extra step and adding some ingredients that you made your own self. So go ahead and give it a try, okay? Okay folks, so thanks for watching again, and if you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and do subscribe and do hit the bell notification button for any newer upcoming videos. So I hope you try and make your ramen this way and also put in some homemade wontons like I taught you to in the last video. So I hope to see you guys next time, okay? Take care. Bye.